What is up, guys? Zan from the Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to go over something so simple, stupid.
Dude, where's my car?
But I think it is very, very effective due to some changes in man coverage that maybe you guys weren't aware of. And what we're going to be talking about is the slide route. Yes, the slide route. This has been a route that was a total waste over the last few years, except for maybe play action if your opponent wasn't playing hard flats. But with the man coverage meta this year in Madden 24, you may or may not have noticed that man coverage tends to stay off unless shaded down against routes that are underneath oriented, whether it be smoke routes out on the perimeter or in this case what we're breaking down today, which is the slide pattern. So what I actually really like to do here is go into our concepts, go down to play action passes, and look for the slide tab. And you're going to see right here that we've got a number of these routes that we can utilize with this particular combo. So what you see here are a couple of plays, well, a few plays named PA boot slide. The red route that is found on the A and the Y play is what is considered the slide pattern. Now, the primary route on your various slides may not always be the underneath route, but that is the route we're going to talk about here today, because if you're facing any type of man coverage meta, in particular, those heavier man blitzes, this is a really good route to kind of create some easy underneath throws. So let's go ahead and take a look right here. Let's say that we're facing our standard contained blitz meta that everyone likes to run. And with this particular combo, I'm looking to get Mark Andrews the ball underneath on the slide route. This is a great opportunity to create issues for man coverage because they're going to have to wade through a bunch of traffic to guard a route that is staying underneath the line of scrimmage. And as you guys know, the rack catch animations in this year's game are so good that you're going to be able to throw this ball out of the backfield. And you see that it creates a lot of traffic for man coverage to have to fight through. And of course, if you wanted to, you could set up meshing combos. You could set up all kinds of flow from the right side or the side opposite of where the slide route is going to create those picks for the man coverage that is trailing behind. So if you take a look right here, we got Deion Sanders in man coverage on this wing tight end, and he's running the slide pattern. You see that he's got to fight over the middle and that he can get bumped into at any point in time. Either way, this is an easy throw out in the flat that you guys are gonna be able to pick up 5, 6, 7 yards as an extension of your run game. And it can be really, really rage inducing anytime you get a corner that is an off coverage, which is becoming meta as players are realizing that streaks beat man press this year. And you're gonna be able to run this quite effectively against players that like to run, you know, the Mike Blitz Zero meta, because in a lot of these cases, you end up with a tight end that is being guarded by a safety. So take, for instance, this combo right here where we have this slide route to Shannon Sharp. We're just going to run this boot combo, and we're going to get the ball out in the flat and be able to use the juke or the rack animation, whichever you want to use. Again, depending on short side, wide side, you may choose to rack it, or you may choose to cut back inside on a juke. If you want to run this to the wide side of the field, obviously, you're probably going to give yourself a better opportunity for a rack animation. So you see right here, here's our boot combo, and I can throw this ball out in the flat and get this speed boost on the rack animation. Even on that rep, he actually kind of chipped the edge rusher before getting out in that pattern, and he was still going to be open on this play. Now, the other thing with this is you could, if you wanted to, just run this as a traditional route combo. Again, if they're running this type of blitz, you may wish to get the ball out underneath in the flat. You see how the man coverage basically stays off in alignment on this. They're not really going to attack this in the flat, which is going to give us the ability to kind of throw this ball as a security blanket for our quarterback. So again, you see right here as I run this, even with him struggling to get out of the backfield on this, look at the 10 yards of separation of this route, knowing that we can throw these rack animations and still get a guaranteed 5 to 7 yards off of this. And if we break a tackle in the flat against man-to-man, that's going to be even better for us. And of course, these are great combos to utilize against zone as well. As you guys know, it's really popular for people to run boot flow, where they're going to have everything flooding a sideline, and then you can throw this ball as a check down in the flat underneath of a cloud flat, and then hopefully pick up an extra block or just pick up your 7 to 10 yards. As simple as this route feels, it really is an effective staple that you guys can utilize in shotgun or under center offenses very, very easily. So again, go into your play action tab, find yourself a boot slide combo, and you can work this against man or zone. Here's an example of maybe a cover 3 defense where Shannon Sharp will be kind of our check down read in the flat. You see right there, that hook or that curl flat defender gets hung up, and we can throw that ball out in the flat almost like it is a, it's kind of like a makeshift screen really, with the way that all this flow goes. Again, you watch that curl flat defender, I can throw this ball very easily out in the flat on this concept and be able to pick up major yardage out of this. So a lot of players are going to struggle defending this because it does such a good job against man, and it does such a great job against zone as well. So again, here, I'm going to run this on a play action combo, and you're going to see here that I can just throw this ball out in the flat. And even Dion, who was on that side waiting for him, is still going to play off in alignment enough that that's going to make it possible for us to still throw the ball as a check down. You guys find this route on some very unique route combinations that are based off of play action, and this can be a great tool for you guys to utilize against man or zone in Madden 24. One of the safer concepts that you guys can utilize, obviously, you know, block the blitz if they're sending a heavy blitz, but this route staying underneath is a great security blanket. And I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys right back here tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.